what's going on? Thanks for stopping back by the channel. Today, we got an interview with Joe Rogan talking to Telsi Gabbard. And she's talking about what's going on in Maui and how it appears the governor is trying to do some kind of land grab. Let's see what they have to say.
And why you're doing what you're doing. All the result of their decisions left people and families and communities stranded in their most dire time of need. And the mayor didn't go out and show his face until almost 2 weeks after the fire happened.
That's insane.
It's crazy.
And then says he wants to take the land for the state. That's his first
Now
word.
this is
Well, I think
one of
the
the
governor.
reasons. Yeah,
says
this is
that.
one of the reasons why I
Sorry.
wanted to talk about this. Like, how is that possible? That these people could lose their home and then lose their land? Like, how is that possible?
It is the number one concern of people.
Wait a minute. Not only is how is that possible a question, why is this a thing? That's the question. I don't understand that. These people lost everything. Now you're going to come in and try to okey-doke them in some way? I don't know. Let's see what's going on.
People there in Lahaina is that a few days after this happened, I haven't spoken to the governor, but he said in a press conference, he said, we're talking to the attorney general. He said, I'm talking to my attorney general to explore options for the state to take over that land and use it to build workforce housing or build a memorial to the for the people who lost their lives.
Yeah.
But the fears that the people in Lahaina have, some of whom, like Archie Kalepa, famous surfer, community leader, Native Hawaiian leaders, family has lived in Lahaina for 9 generations, now being told, well, the state, the governor is looking at taking that land, taking ownership of that land, that it is unconscionable. And there's, we'll, for those who've been displaced, we'll see about doing a land swap and we'll send you to the Big Island to live in Puna.
Jesus.
Why would you do that? You had a devastating wildfire that destroyed people's property, displaced them, disrupted their lives. And now you want to come in and talk about, we'll just do a land swap and move you to another island, a big city? I don't understand that. That makes absolutely no sense to me. That's like people living in, say, the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, right? Where you're in the woods and you're basically off grid because you want to live in a certain way. You want to be in a smaller community. You may like living in the country. But then you have something that decimates your entire town. And the government shows up and says, hey, we're going to take this land because, it's a mess. And we're going to move you to, say, Detroit. Make that make sense. But you know what? We're so worried about, the people. We're not focusing on what could happen if we're not paying attention. But again, we are just taking their word for it. So let's see what the governor actually said. I found some footage from him talking to the local news. So yeah, here we go.
Governor Josh Green had to say, along with the FEMA director, about preserving Lahaina moving forward.
I'm already thinking about ways for the state to acquire that land so that we can put it into workforce housing, to put it back into families, or to make it open spaces in perpetuity as a memorial to people who were lost. We want this to be something that we remember after the pain passes.
There you go. You get that? He literally said, we are looking into acquiring this land for housing and maybe a memorial or a park. That makes no sense to me at all. These people, that's where they live generationally. 9 generations. And you're just going to kick them out. Apparently there's been a lot of backlash on this, and the governor decided that he has to walk it back. And once again, here's what he said.
What is also of fundamental importance to us is protecting the land. Protecting the land for our local people. Some people took out of context a comment I made a day or two ago about purchasing land. That is to protect it for our local people so that it's not stolen by people on the mainland. So
You know what he didn't say in that entire clip? We are not going to take their land. He said, we're looking at it because we don't want anyone from the mainland taking their land. So he didn't deny it. He didn't say a single thing that says, no, I'm not taking their land. No, we're going to make sure that they keep what's theirs. No, we just don't want anyone else to get it. Well, that's quite interesting, if you ask me. So, yeah. Is this a land grab? Are they trying to steal something? I don't know. My opinion is there's a reason. There's a money grab here. Maui has probably the largest prime real estate in the entire state of Hawaii. I mean, we know it's good, right? Oprah owns over 2,000 acres on Maui. And we're talking about beachfront property on Maui. Do you think the government's going to take it and open a resort? Is it all about them, not about the people? Let me know in the comments what you think. And if you made it this far into the video, thank you. I appreciate it. And if you could, please hit that like and a share. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing to this channel. And if you do subscribe, let me know in the comments that you subscribed so I can get back in touch with you. And if you're a small YouTube channel and you're trying to grow, check out TubeBuddy. I've got a link in the description. It's a free download. Check it out. There's a lot of things there, a lot of features that are going to help you get the ball rolling with your YouTube channel. Till next time, I'm Kix. Thanks for watching.